young person, and don't have much experience of training and all, lecture and all. So, but you will enjoy. He will explain things better way. He has recently joined this institute. He is our colleague actually, and he'll be explaining how survey digitally survey can be done. That thing he is going to explain, because see, pandemic, still we don't know. We are not sure how long it will go, and whether it will over or not, and future may become complete this survey kind of thing on digital base only. So the things what he is going to explain you, that will be helpful for you. Because conducting survey physically sometimes take more time and double labor, and if you do it digitally, it will save your time and other resources. Vivek, you are so the thing say, this thing is going to explain you how best you can design the survey questionnaire on through Google form or some other form, and you can collect the information. He has made some example of this survey schedule, and he is, as I said, a young scientist. He will explain things simplest way possibly. So now I'm giving floor to Dilip. Dilip, you please go ahead and explain the things. All the best. Good.
Slide visible, everyone. Hello.
Yes, visible.
Okay. Good morning to everyone. Myself Dilip Kumar here to came to the Demerit lecture on the topic online survey for data collection and pre-processing. So let's start. In content, first we introduce what is survey, then why we need it nowadays. After that, what is their advantage and what is their disadvantage. In technology world, there is a large number of survey on online platform. So there is a need to review this software, which is better and which is the best for our world. On the basis of them, we do comparison among them. Then I will give a basic idea, a survey that is a survey solution software that is best according to my opinion or my research. Then we discuss about their component and data collection process. Then I will demonstrate that how to create a question on survey solution, as well as how to store the data, how to proceed the data, and so on. Introduction with survey. What is survey? Everyone know what is survey, but we can say that a survey is a research method used for collecting data from a predefined group of applicants to gain information and insight into various topics of interest. They can have multiple purpose, and a researcher can conduct it in many ways, depending on the methodology chosen and the study goal. The process involves asking people for information through a questionnaire, which can be either online or offline. Now, online survey, or we can say that an online survey is a set of structured questions that the applicant complete over the internet through filling a form. It is more natural way to reach out the applicant, as it is less time consuming than the traditional way of gathering the information through one-to-one interaction and less expensive. The data can be stored in a database that we have created, and the survey tool provides some level analysis online of the data in addition to review by a trained expert. There are some software also used. In history, we can say that since 1990s, CAPI, that is a computer-aided personal interviewing, has become prevalent, offering the advantage of data entry during the interview. CAPI effort in developing countries like Africa used laptop computer and a different software program for each stage of the survey process. After that, PDA, that is a personal data assistant, and basic survey software where the follow on these technologies. After that, smartphone with dedicated survey app like mobile app have more recently been used for CAPI survey in developing country. When the Apple iPad tablet computer was introduced in 2010, another option became available. What is the advantage of online survey? The first advantage is this: Corona. Nowadays, Corona is a pandemic situation in India, in the world. So we can say that jaan hai to jahan hai. The COVID-19 crisis has radically changed the way people live and work. Everyone want to save their life. That's why they avoid the contact with others. So nowadays, online survey is a best solution to collect the data with safety. For another advantage, there is accuracy. In an online research study, the margin of error is low. As the applicant registered their response by easy selection button, traditional method requires human interference. And according to his study, human intervention increased the margin of error by 10%. Second is easy and quickly to analysis. Since all the responses are registered online, it is straightforward to analyze the data in real time. It is also ready to draw inference and share the result. Easy of participant. In this new age technology world, most people have access to the internet. Respondent prefer receiving the survey over the email. Easy to participation. Increase as the applicant can choose a suitable time and place according to their convenience to register their response. There is a grant branding exercise. In an online design, organization or business have this opportunity to develop their questionnaire to align with their brand. Using logo and similar brand language, colors, font give the company an advantage as respondent can connect better with the brand. Respondent can be honest and flexible at the same time. According to his study, researchers have found increased participation by respondent when deployed with online survey rather than answering lengthy questions. Survey template, leading online research tool have expert design ready survey template that make it easier for researchers to choose from the conduct their research study. There are some demerit of this online survey. First is the inflexible design. The survey that was used by the researcher from the very beginning cannot be changed or throughout the process of the data getting. Although this inflexibility can be viewed as a weakness of the survey method, this can also be strengthened considering the fact that preciseness and fairness can both be exercised in this study. It is also not ideal for controversial issue. Questions that were controversial may not be precisely answered by the participant. Inappropriateness of question. Question in survey are always standardized before supervising them to the survey. This research is therefore forces to create a question that are generally enough to accommodate the general population. There are high chance of survey fraud. We know that in case of lengthy, complicated, or confusing survey, it is highly likely for customer to skip question and respond mindlessly just to get done with the survey. In many cases, people are tempted to fill out the survey in exchange for a reward. Both this scenario can lead to inaccurate response and skew the result. There is also a response biasness. Another problem that can lead to misleading the information is response bias. In online survey, most of the time, people tend to respond in a certain way due to various reasons, such as the fear of being judged. The other requirement in online survey, we can say that it is two tasks. First task is to survey design requirement, and second is step that is used to conduct an online survey. The first is the purpose of the study, the objective and purpose of the survey, and how information will be gathered and used to improve the quality of the survey purpose. Then protection statement. Data protection statement must be included on all survey. Data protection regulation safeguard the privacy right of the individual in relation to the processing of personal data. Define a code area to be included in the survey. For example, in teaching and learning system, question must comprise this section like organization, teaching and learning, assessment, resource, and overall satisfaction. There should be guideline and supported document through which every participant follow this during survey. Last is the online survey software help. Because this is an online process, that why there are also a supporting team which help the participant if they face any problem during the survey. Then there is a step to conduct an online survey. In this task, first we decide our research goal. After that, we create a list of questions that can be sent to the receiver for filling the question, through which we invite the participant by sending through mail, Gmail, a link to them. Then after filling the information, we gather a response from the receiver, and after collecting data, we analyze the result. On the basis of this, we conclude the objective of the survey. Nowadays, everyone know the online survey. So there is a lot of survey available on the online market that are used in conducting the survey process. Among them, some are popular and useful with maximum facility. For example, we all know that about Google Form, Survey Foxy, Snap Survey, Survey Method, Survey Monkey. Maximum app, you know that. What is their demerit, what is their merit? We some know, some don't know. So we review on this software, and on the basis of this, we create a review table. These are the table where I review which software that is famous nowadays, and among these, which is better on the basis of self-facility. The first is GPS tracking. Some software provide the GPS facility, like a survey solution, Lime survey, some non. Like a Google Form not provide the GPS facility till date. And second, offline. Offline means the conducting the survey online available or not. For example, we create a questions online in Google Form. But if there is no internet, then we can't create the questions offline mode. But some software support online, like a survey solution, ODK, Kobo, these are the provide the facility that support offline question creation. After the platform, like there are some app are available on mobile, like a tablet, mobile app, or some software not. Similarly, some are free, some paid, some free trial version. They give a trial days, 14 days, 10 days. There are 8 columns. On the basis of C, we divide the survey software, and we found that 11 point there is a survey solution. It provides GPS facility, offline mode, Android, Windows, iPad platform. It is free because provided by World Bank, and it is also a tier rate or the unlimited service software. So on the basis of survey review, according to my opinion, survey solution is best for me, for my project, or this can be best for you, depending on your purpose or objective. So let's start the survey solution. Survey solution is a worldwide app used by the countries, like 125 countries use this survey, and this provided by funded by the World Bank. So it is a authenticate and faithful software. Let's see why it's best. So it is first provide GPS tracking. Then it is also available offline mode for data collection, and also offline mode for data question creation. Then it is also cost free. It is free because the fund given by a World Bank, and it is available on platform like Android, Windows, and we create a database for this, our data. There is two platform for data creation. We also create database on them server. Yeah, otherwise we create a database on our local server. Now, what are the components in survey solution? So there are six components. The first is question designer, that is used for design and creating the questionnaire. Then a tester, that is used to test the question is correct or not. Then a headquarter used for centralize the survey management. Then supervisor is used for field-based survey management. Then interviewer, that is used for data collection. And last is survey solution server. It is a server that where we store our data. And the first company is survey solution designer. This is a home page of survey solution where we create a questionnaire by logging. If we use first time, then we have to register by providing our Gmail name, ID, and if we register them, then we log in with our mail ID, and password. Then it is free registration. This is the link from where we register himself for data creation. Is a user friendly, and there are also public questionnaire for reference, and it is a use C language for require coding, logic, and filtering questions. And designer used to first develop questionnaire content, module, roster question. Then we dictate skip pattern. Then we program validation check. In home page, when we enter the survey solution designer, there is a three page. First a home page, third cover page, and third is a type of question. In home page, there is a in home page there are 5 sections. First is my questionnaire, where we this section is a section where we create our question. Second is a questionnaire shared with me. Some people, some team shared the question with us, that is come in this section. Third is a public questionnaire. This section contains all questions that is used in this section. And third is a class. Fourth is a classification. Fifth is creating. Create new, the tab where we create new question designer. And after that, there is a one cover page. This cover page is used for give the basic information of our survey, basic idea that you provide in the cover page. And that there is a cover type of section question. There are 2 sections. First is a basic section. Second is a survey section. In basic section, there is a 5 type of text. Was single, numeric, date, text, and GPS. But when we go to the new section, that is for basic section, that is used for advanced. There is a maximum option are provided like audio, video, geography, GPS, and so on. After that, creating question, we have to compile to check the error occur or not. If error did not occur, then our question is completed. After designer, there is another component, that is a headquarter. Headquarter, the main function of headquarter to monitor the supervisor performance, and it also have access to the question as well. They will only action once supervisor appropriate question. It means when a question created in question designer, this question sent to the headquarter. Headquarter check the question, it is correct or not. If it is not, then reject. If it is correct, then is provided to the supervisor for further action. And you also check the activity of the supervisor work proper or not. Another work of this is also map GPS point on map. It also generates the graph, and it's also used to export the data in stata, SPSS, and many others format. Then supervisor is a third component of a survey solution. The main function of supervisor is to distribute the assignment, means questionnaire between the interviewer in that area. Then he also review and comment on the incoming interview that come from the interviewer after collecting the data. It also responsible for giving the answer that is asked to the supervisor, and it also take a decision that the result data collection correct or not. If it is correct, then it return to the headquarter. If it reject, then it resend to the interviewer to collect again the data. It also collect and store the interview completed by all the member of the team. It also distribute the update of the interviewer application to the interview. This is a home page of Survey Solution Supervisor where we need the address of the supervisor login and our ID with password. This user ID or password created by a headquarter. Then is a home page of the supervisor where we define a task to assign, waiting for the interviewer action, and so on. And this is the main function of the supervisor that it receive the data from the server, distribute to the interviewer. When interviewer complete the data feedback, then he receive the data from the interviewer and he respond to the headquarter. That is a server. After that, interviewer. The main purpose of interviewer data collection at the bid field and also validate skin. Validate the result is good or not. It is also use different type of color to check the status of the data. Red means some error are occurred during the correcting the data. Blue, it means survey is not completed yet. Green means the survey completed correctly. Then it allow to continue data if there is error. Means if any question is wrong, unable to feed, then it also we can continue without skipping this error. It also show the data summary before synchronization. Synchronization is a process where after completing the data, interviewer send to the supervisor to check that data is correct or not. The last question is that it continue data entry without internet access, yes or no? Yes, it's continue data entry without internet. No, it means if we log in as synchronized, we need a internet. Otherwise, without internet, we can further continue the work. And this is a survey solution server. Survey solution server is a free. It is a two type. First is a survey server on their server, and second, if you want to store our data in our local server, then we also create a server in our local area. So I have created a local server in our system. So we use our data. The main work of this is hosted in the cloud. It is free space for trial and testing, but it is only available for 30 days. If you store more than 30 days, then you have to pay it. Otherwise, you can store in our local server. So I store my data in my local server. It is safe, it is encrypted and secure, and easy to download in our server. And this is our architecture of the server. We can, in this way, we can say that this is a designer where we create a question and testing through a tester. After collect the testing, we send to the headquarter. This headquarter send questionnaire to the supervisor. Supervisor check it is correct or not. If it is correct, it send to the interviewer. Interviewer collect data from the receiver, and when he collect the data, is resend to the supervisor. Supervisor check interview is okay or not. If okay, then he send to headquarter. This is our work. After collecting data, headquarter have 4 functions. First, he export the data, he report, and he also used to create the map as well as graph. Go analysis the data. These are the reference, and I will show the demo how design is work. So in simple internet, mass screen is visual now.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So first we have to create a questionnaire. So survey solution, it is available. We simple. This is a survey solution designer. Is a homepage and it's funded by World Bank Group. So first, if you go first time, then we have to register, then login, phone name, email, and we reset a password. After creating, we send a available to login. So I have already login. So I write my. So it is a homepage of the survey solution. These are the questionnaires that created by me, like ICNIA, so on. And these are the public questions that already created in this system. We use it, we can access it. And this is a classification of question. There is a list of classification like agriculture, demography, education, and there is a group. So it gives a basic idea that how we survey on the basis of our department, yeah, our group. Then is a new tab that is a create new. So from here we create a new question. So let's start. So first we have to keep the question title, like I will gaming training, and we also give a variable. So this is a cover page of our question. These are the type of question variables, and it is a section. We create new section, add new section, and it design. So first we give the cover page name. And we save this. So we can say that there is a created a new questionnaire format. It is home page, and we add their question from here. So this is a home page. It's so only 5 type of question. First is GPS, text, data, numeric, category. Why? Because it's a home page and is a basic info. Is need basic information. So for text, let so first question created. If you create another question, then we simply click on text like numeric. It is a two option integer. Yes, so integer is fine. 20, 30. If you don't need in a like 5.5, then we remove. And here give 3 decimal, 5 decimal. That is simple. So there is no need. So integer is okay. Then we save it. Like similarly, we take one like a date. We always have to give a variable because it's based on C language coding. In background, there's written in C language, so they need a label. So there is two options. First is current date and time. It automatically collect the data. Otherwise, we define a default date. For means we also already defined date like 22. So we click on current date so that when interviewer collect the data, then date and time automatic come. So this is a home page, and we create another section like if here we create new section, and we have to give house. See, there is a lot of category: single, numeric, date, text, GPS, list, barcode, barcode, picture, audio, and geography. These are the four type of options that provide this. Other software are unable to provide this facility. That is why I think for survey, not feedback function, for survey for a long time, this survey solution best according to my opinion. So let's create something. We create one more question on the basis of GPS. There is audio, take one picture also. I think these are the enough. We have one more audio. So now we have created our question. First to check this is error or not. So we compile this, then maybe error or not. Let's see. There are three errors. So from this we check this error also. So there is no any error, and we also test that is how to it work. This is a tester that already I have shown in the PPT, and this type of design come in our tablet. Like what is your name, what is your age, recording date. You have to correct current date. See, so these are the question designer. Is a looking simple, but is very tough. I am showing the previous like this. These are the sections. Look, I have created this so different type of question available. So This is the best according to me. So we have created survey solution. Let the see the survey header. There is already I store in our local server. So
डिस्कशन मीटिंग
हो रहा है
नहीं वैसे आपका हो गया लेक्चर
मैम कंटिन्यू So after creating the questioning, let's see how is question come in our server. It is our server. It is visible or not? Windows server. Please, anyone response?
Yeah,
Yes, visible.
visible.
Okay.
Yeah, it is visible, sir.
This is our local server where we store our data. So these are our headquarters. That this is a logo that I have created for our project, and is a login ID and password. Will log in. Okay, wait. This is a headquarters. Here first we have to three options: questionnaire, assignment, and matrix. So first we have to import the questionnaire that created in questionnaire designer. There is some question that I already import, but I can show you how to import. So click on import questionnaire. Then we go to ICANN designer system. These are ICANN. Okay. So from here we import the these are the we have created this. Okay, I already login. This is a headquarter. These are the questionnaire. ICANN test. We have import this. I think there is an internet issue. That's why I am unable to log in. First, after importing, we assign the assignment. Like look. These are the assignments that we already provide to the interviewer supervisor. You can see that. For new assignment, we click on this tab. This we take this ICANN app. There is details, new assignment, upload assignment. There are a lot of options. So we assign one new assignment. So first, we define who is an investigator. Like let assume. Then we have to enter mobile number. Then date of entry. And this, look, there is a record automatic. I think there is some error for internet connectivity, maybe that why is not support. Then village. These are the tablets that I have created on the questionnaire design. After creating this, we create this. This one. Which one we respond? Like we give interviewer one. it is an interviewer name that take survey. This. So by using tablet, we scan this, then tablet automatic reach that interviewer page, and from that interview correct the data. In here, in service setup, there are 3 options: questionnaire that we import, assignment that we assign to supervisor as your interviewer. After that, we also map the data. Dear team and viewer, we create supervisor interviewer. If you want to mode supervisor create, then click on this, add supervisor. Then we give the supervisor name. Then we set a password if that is required. So there is a we also automatic say or not, we don't need it. This is a new supervisor created, and we also change the password if you wish. Similarly, we also create interviewer, supervisor creation, interviewer creation, or should be done in headquarters for no headquarters system. We also create a new interview, add interviewer. We select supervisor, means under which supervisor interviewer can work. So we select a supervisor one that I have created this time, and also create a password. So now we see that how to create supervisor, how to create interviewer in headquarters system. We also see how to import a questionnaire and how assign. After that, there is a report. What is our status? We can see that. What is our progress? What is our team? How many supervisors are working in one platform? How many interviewers are working in one project? Then which device we are using, tablet, mobile, yeah, system, so on. Also, there is speed of working of surveying and service rate. These are the options that provide this. And there is a data export. How many format we can export data? There is I think 3 format. Let assume a house antivirus figure. So there are 3 data type: zip file, binary data, DDI. And format is a Excel format, SPSS format, and Stata format. So maximum more people want a result in Excel format. So we also use as a, or there is option for downloading. Simply we download the data. So these all system are in my local server that I created in our ICR NCAP. So this data are safe and secure because this data in our system, not an online system. So this provides safety and security. So I think I have show the how to question created, how to export the question in our headquarter, how headquarter work, how to create supervisor, and how to create interviewer, and how to transfer the data from supervisor to interviewer, so on. One more thing I want to show that.
Demerit, it is over.
1 minute, sir. I want to show that how to it show in tablet, because we cannot show the tablet in this system now. How system work. So how questions show in tablet. That's why I am showing this. In tablet format, these are the so like this, and these are the sections that we created. So similarly, we let one figure.
എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നു എനിക്ക് കിട്ടിയത് ഷാന PGTSA എടുത്തോണ്ട് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ എന്റെ അടുത്ത ജോസ് PGTSA ആയിരുന്നു. ഒരു കണക്കിന് ഷാന അത് എടുത്തത് എനിക്ക് നന്നായി.
These are blue symbol. Blue symbol means it is not completed, but we click on it. Then another tab is open.
PGTSA ഇല്ലേ?
We complete this.
പക്ഷേ കോയമ്പത്തൂർ കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ടേ ഉള്ളൂടാ PGTSA. ഷാന കോയമ്പത്തൂർ ഫീസ് കൂടുതലാണെന്നുള്ളതുകൊണ്ടാണ് ഷാനയുടെ ചോയ്സ് PGTSA.
Now it is so green. It means this section is completed and all person complete. I want to the blue means not completed and green means completed. So we can see that it show the red. Red simple means there is some error in question. So I think that is enough from my side.
Is it over, Dilip?
Yes, sir. Now over.
Okay, you unshare your slides. So friends, Mr. Dilip has delivered his talk, whatever he wanted to share with you. If you have any question, you can ask. Dilip, open your chat box. There are some questions. You're unmuted. You're muted. Unmuted.
Oh, sorry. It is working on a Windows and Linux, but it is not working in Apple, my iPad. So there is one limitation. Our tablet not working iPad. It is working on Windows.
And is it working on this on Android?
Yes, sir. Android working. Android, Windows working.
Okay.
iPad not working, sir. Apple. I think.
Any question? Dear participants?
Yeah, Dr. Dilip, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
So is there any free software which works in Mac? Means this.
Yes, sir. I have saw the table.
Yes. But which one you recommend, which is user friendly, somewhat easily we are able to learn?
One. So.
And Dilip, also you tell that which is in free source, no?
Free source.
That also you tell.
I think for Mac now. Service.
Yes.
Service Sparrow is working on Mac, but is a paid, not a free.
Okay.
So
Okay.
maybe you have to purchase.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Anybody else?
I think this is looking very tough, but if we use daily to daily, it may be easier. First time I also faced many problems for survey solution app, but now it is easy. I think enough, sir.
So how we can send that questionnaire to the interviewer?
Okay, ma'am, by using tablet. In tablet, there is a two app, supervisor app and interviewer app. So we have to install this app in our tablet from the headquarter that I already said that when question is created in question, we import the question headquarter and assign to the supervisor. Supervisor means supervisor app. It automatic come during when internet available in supervisor app. That is, we log in the supervisor in our tablet. There is a question by synchronization. Then supervisor send that questionnaire to the interviewer tab. Then we log in interviewer tab. It means we need a two tablet, one for supervisor, one for the interviewer. So when interviewer receive the tablet, questionnaire, then it's show the questionnaire, and you ask, you send the participant to a question for feedback. Similarly, like we use a Google form now, we send the link to the Gmail through mail. That way we use a tablet for collecting data. But there is two tablet requirement for supervisor, and one is second is the interviewer. So we need you can use mobile also, but tablet have a big screen now. So that why it easy to collect the data. Yeah, feedback the question. That way. Automatic send from headquarters supervisor to interviewer, then interviewer to supervisor, and supervisor to headquarter. And headquarter collect data and research policy. That way we can make it automatic now.
As tablet is required, so it is not possible to collect data from the farmer's field through this process.
Tablet, yeah, you can say mobile required.
Right.
Yeah. Because for Google Form, we also need a tablet system mobile now. So tablet is the required system. Tablet mobile with skin. That way, tablet required. But is a good service solution, I think. Is give all facility without any paid.
Yes, yes.
Any more question? Okay, if there is no question, we can thank Mr. Dilip. Actually, idea was just to show you because everybody talk about survey solution, digitization of data, collection of data through digitization mode. So we wanted to just bring in your notice that we are trying some of survey of our some project, and the module what he has used, because he has done a lot of research to identify the which software will work on what and all, and based on that what he has explained the outcome of that research. Because just simply we cannot say that this app is very good, this is not good, that one, because all these software are having some limitation. So to make aware all of you, he just attempted to tell you the simplest way how best current technology, and without spending much, which is a free source available, that he has shown. And I hope, I think you might have got some idea about the survey solution, and you may use it in your future programs. That's what was our intention to bring this lecture from a IT expert. He's a computer expert, as I said, and it will be useful to you. So friends, if there is no question, I thank on behalf of all participants and my personal behalf, Mr. Dilip, because he is a very sincere worker, and he, since beginning of the training program, he is providing IT support to all of us, which we are enjoying. Otherwise, it is very difficult. Actually, it needs a lot of dedication, a lot of hard work. That's what Mr. Dilip is providing, and we must thank him on behalf of you all. Dilip, we thank you for nicely presentation and deliberations, which will be useful for the participants. Thank you very much. So, dear participants, now this first lecture is over. If you have any query, any questions for this our
Yes.
past programs and regarding group or any other thing, you can have the discussion. We have 5-10 minutes here. We can have discussion.
Initially, 1 minute, huh? Initially, we planned that we will have that discussion session continued after this presentation, but this presentation it also took almost the same time, and now only 10-15 minutes are left. So if at all some discussions are required, we can have it here itself, because whatever you suggest, you can bring out some issues which you feel during the training program, some improvements which you think are required. So, and the problem you are facing in making your presentations. So you can let us know if someone has any issues. I found that you people are not joining for that discussion group. So my first question to all of you is that should we have that continued or should we stop it? I should at least get 50 responses. You can type in the chat box. So because otherwise how I will know? So I should get response from everyone